Hey everybody, welcome to Mask Monday. This is Laura. Hope you're all doing well today. Just wanted to show you guys a mask I am doing, if anyone cares. This is Florence by Mills, Mind Glowing Peel Off Mask. I bought this from Ipsy on their add-ons, and it's lavender, and it actually smells like lavender, so. And it's been on for about 10 minutes already. It's supposed to stay on for 20 to 30, and it's already drying because it's winter in Wisconsin and my skin is really dry. So I usually don't have any problems with peel-offs this time of year, so I think it'll be fine. So while that is working its magic, I thought I would do this 25 random questions tag that Kim from Kimmy's Boxes did last week in her Mask Monday video. So I just watched her video a second time and wrote them all down, but I'm going to type them up and put them in the description box if anyone else wants to do it. So let's get into these questions. So question number 1 is, have I ever shoplifted? No, I'm kind of a innocent person. I haven't really ever done anything real super bad, so no. Have I ever fainted? Yes. Not up until last year, which is crazy. You know, that all my years, there's been a couple times where I thought I was going to faint, you know, put my head down and I was fine. But last year, after, I think it was after Easter, I had tried to do a cleanse to try to drop some bloat. And it was drinking like 2 protein shakes a day, and then just a really, really light dinner that was almost all like veggies and just a tiny little bit of protein, and then just tea in between that. And it was only a 5-day cleanse, so it's not like it's horrible or whatever, but my dumb butt, because I also have insomnia, I usually take like ZzzQuil, which is, for those that aren't familiar, it's the same ingredient that's in Benadryl, and it's also in NyQuil, and I don't remember how to pronounce it, but so ZzzQuil it's a liquid formula that doesn't have all the cold medicine that's in NyQuil. It just has the stuff that knocks you out. So anyway, I took that before I went to bed, not thinking like, I haven't hardly eaten anything for a couple of days. And this was like day 3 of the cleanse. And I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, I feel kind of dizzy. And as I was coming back into the bedroom, boom, I went down, got up, climbed back into bed, went back to sleep. A couple hours later, got up again, came back, same thing. So note to self. So I've never done a cleanse since then and don't plan on it. I don't really think they're necessary. It was more of like a colon cleanse just to kind of like sweep everything out. But anyway, so yes, I fainted twice in one night, so that was fun. And the second time when I fell, I landed on, this was, I don't remember. Oh, we always have a fan running, because I was like, was it in the summertime? Because I fell on a pedestal fan that we had sitting up, but we always have a fan running because Ricky likes that white noise. And I like knocked it over and landed on top of it and had like a big bruise on my arm, and it was a whole thing. Anyway, so yes, I have fainted. Have you ever hitchhiked? No. Have you ever been arrested? No. Like I said, I'm kind of boring. Gone surfing? No. These are all have you ever questions. Have you ever been electrocuted? Well, not like a full-on, but I did zap myself once when I was a little kid. I put something metal, and I don't remember what it was, but in a plug, in an outlet, and zapped myself. And of course, my parents came over, and I was fine, other than scared myself. Probably started crying. Have you ever gotten stitches? Yes, several times. In my knee, I was riding a bicycle, fell, and a little stone got embedded in there and had to be pulled out, and I got some stitches. Another time on a bicycle, most of them are bicycle accidents, crashed into the bushes and scraped my leg, or like right below my knee, cut my leg open on like a branch that was sticking out. I dropped a glass once on my foot and cut my big toe open. And then the worst one ever was my heel, and Kim will know the story. She actually thought my foot was broken, but it wasn't. Obviously she doesn't remember because it happened to me, not her, but this is why I was on crutches in high school. She talked about this in another video, Kim from Kimmy's Boxes. I sliced my heel open a week before high school graduation, horsing around in the hallway. So she and I both went to the High School of the Arts, and I was in music. And the last week of school, everybody just kind of just farts around. Like, you know, there's not a whole lot to do. We, you know, all of our classes are pretty much done. We've taken all of our finals and all that stuff. And there's these, it's a cart, I guess, that you would stack folding chairs on. So it's got a section around the top, and then 4 bars, and then a section around the bottom, and then the chairs go inside it. Well, we just thought, me and a couple other kids thought it'd be fun to like stand inside it and push each other up and down the hallway. And whoever was pushing me, I guess I decided we weren't going fast enough, so I put one of my feet down to like kind of like pedal, or what, kind of like Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones when he was in his car. That's kind of what it was like. You know, there was a hole in the middle. I was putting my foot down, and as I put my foot down, the cart kept going, and there was a big bolt or screw that was sticking out, and it sliced the you know what out of my heel and cut it open. And I needed stitches. Like, you could actually see the bone. I mean, it was really, really deep, and really it hurt like a son of a you know what. So they took me, I hobbled my way down to the nurse's office, and they're like, you know, someone needs to take her to the hospital to get stitches. And they tried calling my mom, and she wasn't home. And this is obviously pre-cell phone days, you know, didn't have any way to get in touch with her. So I didn't want them to call my dad, because my dad at the time worked probably 30 miles away. I mean, it was quite a hike. And he had kind of an important job, and I didn't want him to have to come get me, but they couldn't get a hold of anybody else. And so they, you know, my dad was going to come get me, and they said, you know, it's too bad that we had to call your parents, because you could have had another student take you if only you were 18 years old. And I'm like, I am 18. Like, I had turned 18 2 weeks prior, but my dad was already on the way. And again, this is pre-cell phone days, so it's not like I could just call him and go, hey, Dad, you know, I got a ride. So one of my other friends, she was also 18, and she had a car. She could have took me. So anyway, my dad had to come take me, and I didn't just have stitches, actually I had staples. I mean, it was bad. I think I had like 15 staples in my heel. So ended up on crutches for graduation, which was very memorable. So that's how many times I've had stitches, plus a couple other times when I've had surgeries. So I've had stitches many times. Have you ever gone hunting? No, never will. I get hunting for food. I don't like it just because I'm an animal lover, but I get why people do it. But hunting for sport really just bothers me. So, but I couldn't kill an animal. So no. Have you ever gone vegan? No. I did give up red meat once for like almost a year, but I wasn't able to give up like chicken. Not a big fish person, so that wasn't a problem. But I like chicken, and I like my poultry. And went out drinking with some friends when I was off of red meat, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and everybody's like, let's get something to eat. And I ordered a hamburger and ate half of it and went, oh crap, I'm not supposed to be eating red meat. So that's how long that lasted. Anyway, but I don't think I could go full vegan. I could probably give up red meat again, but I need the protein. And I know you can get it from lentils and things like that, but I also like my cheese too much. So anyway, have you ever bungee jumped? No, and I never would. I'm terrified of heights. I'm terrified of falling off of heights, so no. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes, I broke my pinky on this hand, and I broke my nose, both when I was really little. My nose I broke when I was about 5, and my pinky I was in like 2nd grade, so 7, 8, something like that. And my nose I actually had it fixed because I had a big bump on it, and I had a deviated septum, so I had surgery. Have you ever eaten food that was out of date? I don't know. I don't think so, unless like it was some milk or something. But have you ever wished to be a billionaire? Yes. If anyone says no, I think they're lying. It would just be, and it's not like I want to own like tons of stuff or whatever. I just would like to not have to worry about money. That would be awesome. And to have a big house and whatever. Have you ever laughed at someone else's laugh? Yes. My husband's laugh is hilarious. And I can't mimic it, otherwise I would try. And the very first time I met our niece Haley, who's 20, and at the time she was like 15, she had come over and they were watching something on TV, and I don't remember what it was, like a sitcom or something. And he started laughing and she started laughing, and they have the same laugh. And I just about died. I was rolling. I'm like, God, you have that same stupid laugh as Ricky. It's really goofy. It's kind of like, I can't do it. Anyway, he has a really funny laugh. So I laugh at his laugh all the time, and he doesn't mind. I think sometimes he plays it up on purpose because he knows it makes me laugh. Have you ever sped? Yes, and I've gotten the speeding tickets to prove it. Have you ever lost the keys to your house and slept outside? No, that's just weird. No. Anyway, have you ever wanted to be reborn as a dog? No. And like Kim said when she answered these questions, dogs don't live long enough. That's not fair. And oh no. Plus, like she also said, how do you know that it's going to be a happy dog, in a good home or whatever? So no, never wanted to be a dog. Have you ever been a bully? No, I don't think so. I've been bullied when I was younger. I don't think I've ever bullied anybody. I'm a very sensitive person. I always kind of have been. An empath, I guess you would say. Almost to my detriment sometimes. So no, I've never been a bully. Have you ever dropped Mentos in a Coke or Pepsi? No. I've seen people do it, but no. Have you ever lied about being related to someone on TV? No. Have you ever really liked a song by Justin Bieber? Yes. A couple of them, actually. Of course, now I can't think of them. I should have looked up which ones they were before I did this. None of his early stuff when he was real bubblegum, but some of his more recent things, yes. Have you ever broken a law? No, not other than traffic laws. No. Like I said, I'm kind of boring. Have you ever bet on something other than football pool at work, or I've gone to a casino a couple of times and played the slots. I would never play poker or blackjack or anything like that. And then way back when, so this would have been almost 20 years ago, when American Idol first started, we used to do an American Idol pool at my job. So I'd always get in on that. And then they did a Survivor pool for a while too, but anyway. Have you ever done a handstand? Yes. I was never very good at it. I was better at I could, go up and then I would have to lean up against something like a wall or whatever. I couldn't stand real long, but yes, I could. When I was younger, I could do a handstand. And then the last question, number 25, have you ever stalked an ex on social media? What do you consider stalking? Looking up their Facebook profile and just seeing what they're up to? Yes. That's as far as I went with it, though. And that was a while ago. Nothing recent, because there's a reason why they're my ex. Don't want to know. So that was the 25 random question tags. I will type them up and put them below. So we're already at 13 minutes. So let me start peeling this bad boy. Ooh, Jean Louise, you need to try this one. Look at this. It doesn't hurt at all, you guys. And I'm telling you, for anyone that's scared of these things, just shave your face first, ladies. My husband buys those little, it's I should have brought it with me, a little razor that's on a stick, and he uses it, he does his eyebrows. He's one of those guys, he has really, really nice eyebrows. And I use that just here and then, here. Wow, I think I got it all off. That was an awesome peel. I probably could have done it a little bit thicker, but look at this. It almost looks like a damn sheet mask. Isn't that crazy? There's the mouth hole and the nose hole. That was an awesome peel. My skin feels really, really smooth. So I'm going to go put on my, my serums and all that fun stuff. I'll just make sure, I'll look in the mirror and make sure that I didn't miss any spots. I was really careful this time not to get any on my eyebrows. So I think my eyebrows, there's a little bit on this one. And then since I am filming this on Sunday, I want to show you guys my t-shirt. It says Stay Golden. It's this lady's birthday today. By the time you guys see this, it won't be, but she turned 99 today, Miss Betty. So happy birthday, Betty White. Not that she's watching, but and then one other thing real quick. If you guys could say a quick prayer or positive thoughts, or put good vibes out, whatever it is that you believe and whatever you do, for Ricky's sister, half sister technically. She's older than us. It's funny, we have one of our daughters is like our age, but this is still his sister. You know, his dad is her father, just different mother. Anyway, she is in a coma, and they might be taking her off a ventilator tomorrow. So there's going to be a family Zoom meeting to talk about next steps. She's been in it for a little over a week now, and she had a stroke in, I think, 2019. She's had a lot of health issues. So anyway, Ricky wasn't super close with her. He didn't know her growing up. He actually just found her fairly recently, maybe within like the last 15 years. But it's still his sister, and he's also very sensitive, and he loves her, and he loves his family. And we're actually really close with her daughter, our niece, because she's like our age. And, you know, we feel for her, and because that's her mom. And yeah, so just pray for him and for his family. Just kind of a difficult time. So didn't want to end on a bummer. I should have said that first and then brought up the Betty White's thing. So I'm sorry. Didn't want to end it on a sour note. But if you, like I said, mind praying or sending good vibes out into the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, we would appreciate it. And I did get his permission to talk about this before I filmed, because I know that there's so many wonderful people that watch my channel, and figured the more people praying and sending out good thoughts, the better. So, and he said it was fine. So I appreciate everybody. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.